Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are diving into a simple programming problem and explore two different solutions for it. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated on our programming journey. Let's get started. So the problem we are tackling today is quite straightforward. We have given an integer n, okay, and our task is to basically print all the multiples of 4 which are less than equals to 10. Now in order to solve this, let's break down the problem into easy to understandable steps and write our approach for it. What we are doing here is we first take an integer input as n, okay, then we will initialize a variable to basically store the multiples of 4 and let's call that variable multiple for now. Now we will start a loop from 1 until 4, means not 4 and divided by 4. So this will be a integer division, so it will be n/4, and then what we will do, each iteration we will basically calculate the multiple of 4 and we are basically checking if that multiple of 4 is less than or equals to n. So if it is less than equals to n, then we will print that. If it is greater, in that scenario we will end our program. Okay, so let's write our code to understand this thing properly. Okay, so we have wrote our code. Let's see what we are doing here. So we have divided it into three parts. First is input, second is basically initialization, and finally the loop. So and loop is there, but inside that we also have this if and else, four parts. Okay, so in the initialization we are taking a value from the user, then we have created a variable multiple and we are storing 0 inside it. So basically we are initializing it with the value 0. Then we have used a loop. So this loop is ranging from 1 to n/4, and why n/4 is basically n is basically the range. Okay, so if we divide it by 4, we will basically get how many iteration we need to do. So for example, let's say there is input 22. Okay, so if we divide 22 by 4, you will get 5. Okay, so we need to find values till 5. Okay, so we get values from 1 to 5. Okay, and as you know that if I write it like this, and okay, so it will take from 1 to 4, it will ignore the last value, and we need 5 values, so we will do +1 here. That's why we are doing it. Okay, then what we are doing, we have created this multiple variable, so we are using this variable, and what we are doing, we are storing the 4 into iteration here. So what does this mean? This means this is basically we are doing 4. Initially it will be 1, so 4 into 1, so it will store 4 into 1, 4. Okay, then it will check if 4 is less than 22. If yes, so we will print 4. Okay, then it will become 2. We will do 4 to 8, and we will check 8 is less than 22. Yes, so we will store 8 here, print 8 here. Okay, so like that we will check till 5th value, that is 4 5 20. Okay, which is less, but as soon as it becomes 6, okay, then if we do 4 6 24, right, which is greater than 22, so in that scenario it will ignore that value and we will get values till 20. Okay, so let's run this and see if we are getting the expected result or not. And here our input value is 22 only, which we took as example, and it should give 4 8 12 16 and 20. So let's write 22 here, and we get 4 8 12 16 and 20, the 5 values here. Okay, now let's see what we can improve here. Okay, so basically what we are doing here means from this looping and this by checking this if else, we are basically printing the table of 4 which is less than our n. Okay, so it's 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 4 3 ja 12, 4 4 ja 16, 4 5 ja 20, right? So this is the table of 4 only. So instead of multiplying and making it this much multiplying and then checking if else, so making it this much complicated, we can make this things much simpler. Okay, so for that, what we can do, instead of starting from 1, we can directly start from 4, because 4 into 1 is 4 only, right? And the range is currently what we are doing, we are dividing the number by 4, okay, to get the iteration count. But what we can do, instead of doing this 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 4 into 3, what we can do, we can add 4 to it. Okay, so 4 plus 4 8. So let's write this optimized approach to give you a better understanding. Okay, so we have wrote our optimized solution here. So let me explain what we are doing. First, we are taking the input from the user. Okay, now instead of doing this much complicated stuff, what we are doing simply is basically we are starting from 4, because we know that 4 into 1 is 4 only. That's why we are starting from 4. And instead of finding the iterator, okay, like the range till when we need to print the values, what we are doing, we are just adding 4 to it. So 4, okay, 4 plus 4 8, then 8 plus 4 12, 12 plus 4 16, 16 plus 4 20. So like that we are doing, and the range is 22 plus 1, that is 23. So it will give us 5 values only, and here we are just printing out the result. So let's run this and see whether we are getting the same result or not. That's right, 22. So it is giving the same result. Okay, so let's recap what we are doing. So we have given this problem statement. So to solve this, we first understand this problem. We get to know that we need to take integer n, and then we need to print the multiples of 4. So first we wrote our first approach, where we are basically multiplying 4 with its with iteration, like 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 4 3 ja 12, like that. And then we get to know that this has become making things bit more complicated, so we optimize the approach, and instead of multiplying, we are adding 4. So it will become 4 plus 4 4 plus 4 8, and 4 plus 8 plus 4 12, like that. And this is how we basically solve this problem. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to comment with any questions or suggestions for future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.